Do you know that it's recognized by all the scientists in the planet? Massive extinction of animals. This is crazy. And no one is talking about it, and people are buying Pokemons and NFTs online, right? Today, Arch and Wildchain are helping you to take part of conserving the biosphere by buying NFTs that will protect endangered animals. How cool is this? I don't know. You tell me. No, Arch, your turn. Blow it, man.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hi, I'm Arch from Wildchain. And Wildchain is a mobile game where players can digitally adopt endangered animals and support real-world conservation initiatives at the same time. So we've lost over 8% of the world's wildlife since 1970. And this is another ticking environmental time bomb. We could soon hit a tipping point that will cause a domino effect on ecosystems, our entire food chains, and the natural world as we know it. By 2030, the UN estimates that 1 million species could be threatened with extinction. And to avoid that, we need to scale up conservation funding. And much more importantly, we need to inspire the general public to take action to help prevent the climate crisis. So at Wildchain, we believe that games are an amazing tool to engage people. But this isn't just a game. It's also a powerful climate action tool that makes it fun to save the world. We started by asking ourselves, what if we could make protecting real animals as fun as catching Pokemon? And in this game, you can become a digital conservationist. You can hatch adorable animals, raise them from baby to adult, and grow your very own wildlife sanctuary. And while you do so, the game revenues, adverts, and sponsorship deals that we bring in automatically raise funds to protect your favorite species in real life. So we use blockchain technology to mirror the actual wildlife population into the game, creating scarce digital assets that are collectible, tradable, and for example, because there are 6,674 cheetahs living in the wild, there will only also be 6,674 cheetahs in our game. So you'd be very lucky to discover or adopt one in Wildchain. The emerging digital collectible market is growing rapidly, and we've seen non-fungible tokens, or you may have heard the word NFTs, being traded for millions of dollars. NFTs are digital tokens that live on the blockchain. While fungible tokens like Bitcoin are all identical, every non-fungible token is unique. And this makes NFTs ideal for creating digital versions of collectibles like art, in-game assets, or trading cards. Wildchain is a unique NFT project that not only gives their holders a digital token, but also leaves a mark in the real world. Wildchain also uses real-world data to create in-game environments that educate and engage users. They'll play or pay to achieve in-game results and rewards, which also creates real-world impact. So for example, every tree that you plant in Wildchain, we actually plant a real tree in the world. And we also take it a step further to make it your mission to become carbon positive. So by growing a perfect sanctuary in our game, you're actually also reforesting the wild. There are 2.2 billion gamers around the world, and the gaming industry is expected to generate more than $180 billion in revenue this year. But more interestingly, with only 68 million users, the blockchain industry is already worth over 1.5 trillion US dollars. And Wildchain taps into the blockchain's hottest trends while also perfectly addressing the social and environmental concerns that is people are talking about a lot on the internet right now. So it's actually time for us to use blockchain. Our team brings together experts in social innovation, technology, design, conservation, and game development. And we're looking for impact investors, advisors, and more team members who can help us put this climate action tool in the hands of billions of people around the world. Thank you.
I really like, talking about Wildchain because I still think about those Bitcoin that I need to hold now because the price is so low. So can I trade some of these Bitcoins to Wildchain, and will I actually be able to save one of these lions and things? Tell me how are you aiming to move that new wealth created from the crypto for the past 2 years and incentivize them to come in and use their crypto for sustainability? Because that's something we need for Atlas as well. I would love to welcome people to invest in companies through Bitcoin and maybe plug in together to do tickets of 50,000, 100,000, right? Share us the tips.
Yeah, cool. So actually, Wildchain is registered as a nonprofit, but we allow investors to invest we will have both tokens, which are fungible tokens, which are kind of form like a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, which gives them a voting power to say where the profits that are generated from the game goes to. Right. That's one portion of it. The other portion of it is investors who are buying and holding NFTs. So I think in both of these scenarios, we're trying to generate different ways in which people can both invest in digital assets and ways that we can fundraise to support charities around the world that are working on conservation. Yeah,
that's really amazing.